Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tag team contest of 30 minutes duration, or the best 2 of 3 falls, submissions, 2 knockouts, or 2 disqualifications to decide the winners. It's my pleasure to introduce you on my left, from Bolton, still Europe's top tag team, the Royal Brothers. Bert Royal and Vic Faulkner. It's also my privilege to introduce you on my right, from Redruth, Cornwall, the Saints, Roy and Tony Sinclair.
There they are, the Saints from Redruth, Cornwall, now residing in Manchester, both of them. And of course their opponents this evening, Bert Royal and Vic Faulkner, the Royals. The Royals in their light blue trunks against the Saints. Much heavier. It's unusual to see the Royals take on a team so much heavier than they are. But 30 minutes will decide. 2 falls.
Seconds away.
So it's Royal versus Roy Sinclair. We'll keep to the Christian names of the Sinclairs all the time. Roy and Tony. Make it much easier. Bert Royal, Roy Sinclair, and Gordon Smith, the unfortunate referee at the start of this 30 minutes tag. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 2 knockouts, 2 disqualifications to decide this winner.
Okay, boys, clean right.
This is one of those tag contests that could turn out to be a classic because all 4 men in the ring are really top skill technicians. The usual Royal trip into the toe and ankle. Bert Royal looking up at his brother Vic Faulkner standing on his guide rope at the corner to say, "Do you want to come in yet? I'm quite happy for the moment." There's Vic Faulkner on the right there, holding his tag rope in his left hand, and on the left of your screen there's Tony Sinclair waiting to come in if his brother gets in trouble. So brothers versus brothers in a full Nelson by Roy. Reversed by Bert Royal. Yes, and Royal meant him to do that, and almost the folding press came off. Not quite. Not quite. But so often when Bert Royal gets himself in a full Nelson, he lets his man down onto the canvas so that he can follow him like that with a folding press. Nearly came off. Well, I think it's one of the longest times we've had in the start of a tag contest without a single tag being made. Roy would like young brother Tony to come in now if he can reach the tag. Now he's reversed it with a counter. Might not be so keen anymore. And an arm lock to Roy. Counter, and very near now, and Royal goes straight for the arms to prevent the arms going up and tagging, but he couldn't once he had to release. He was forced to release. So it's Tony Sinclair versus Bert Royal. And 2 shoulder wrenches right from the start, and Royal goes out, and in comes Faulkner, and here comes the action. Oh yes, lovely somersault leg dive there by Faulkner. And the leg spread. Quite easily out by Tony. Yes, almost came off. 2. And yes, the old trick of Faulkner's, it came off again, but not for too long. And using the middle rope for the spring, and lovely trip. Oh, beautiful way out of a backhammer and into his own now. Now you see what we mean when we say skillful men, all 4 tremendous wrestling technicians. And what a feather in the Royals' cap, even if they could beat the much heavier Sinclairs, or the Saints as they're known. 15 stone 4 Roy, 14 stone 10 Tony. And Vic and his brother Royal at 12-10 to 11-7 respectively. Just 5 minutes now, announcement from our timekeeper. 5 minutes gone out of a 30-minute tag, 25 to go. And their body scissors to Vic Faulkner.
No, referee, no.
Expression on Tony's face. I should have realized. In comes Bert Royal versus Tony. The first time that Bert Royal has really been caught in a definite hold in this bout so far. Trying to get those legs folded so that he can get the knees separated enough to get the head out. Again, the use of the ropes into a Boston Crab, and a typical Royal way into a Boston. That is why Bert Royal was slinking towards the rope, not to get out of trouble, but to get his man into a Boston Crab, his own way. Double-handed wrist labor to Tony. Tony right there next to Roy if he wants a tag. Doesn't seem to want to. Getting advice from brother Roy now from outside the ring. Yes, and the Royal legs in between for a surfboard, but not with the head, with the arms instead. An efficient surfboard just the same. And as Roy tries to reach, Vic Faulkner from over the other side of the ring shakes the ropes. There's the grin. To prevent Roy from steadying up enough to get a tag. So he finally makes it, and Roy is in versus Bert Royal. Typical Royal trip. 3-4 leg lock. Finally up and over the top to a double knee hold, but a double leg Nelson to Royal counter. And it's a folding press attempt by Roy. Oh, beautifully spun out in time. And it's Royal goes to tag, but it's Roy that shake hands with him. The that's the sort of trick that Vic Faulkner has got to try against a very much heavier Roy Sinclair. 15 stone 4 against 11-7 here. Very gentle private warning by the referee there. Really right on the foot there. No toe and ankle. Beautiful spin out, wonderful, but unfortunately not hard enough, and Roy a bit too heavy to go fast enough for Vic Faulkner's liking there. Full Nelson, Roy. The Saints, remember, in the dark red trunks. Couldn't reverse it, but yes, the 10 minutes gone and 20 minutes to go. Over the top for a double leg Nelson by Faulkner. Can he hold that? I doubt it. No. Giving away 4 stone. Almost 4 stone. For Japanese stranglehold, Faulkner. Royal watching anxiously from his tag rope. Notice his left hand holding the tag rope there. All legal this bout so far. Nobody's tried anything illegal at all. No dirty moves whatsoever up to now. Let's hope that keeps up. Into a double arm. Royal start using that strength of his soon. Vic Faulkner is certainly giving him a lot of trouble. I don't know why he doesn't start the strength holds. He will, no doubt. But there's one. And Tony comes in against Faulkner. Tony trying the same trick, but Faulkner didn't fall for it. It follows up with a... Oh, no, not quite. Tried to follow up with a cross press, but didn't work for it. Typical Faulkner move, operated by Tony Sinclair then. And Bert Royal comes in against Tony Sinclair. And the perfect monkey climb, Royal. Really, he gets a height on those. Royal just waiting for him. Chance at another. But this time it's over the top and it's a backbreaker over the shoulder. He's going to try a spin if he can get up. But I don't know if Royal can get up there. No, hasn't got Tony quite set in the right position for us. There's the... Oh, yes, a tag. It's got to be with a hand. He tried with a foot, and he just pulled him across to get the hand tag. Just broke it up. That's all that they wanted, the Royals. Just break it up for a few seconds. So it's back with Tony of the Saints. Royal really forcing that backhammer up, and it's rather side with his feet, yet he so often does hold the backhammer on with the feet. Oh, neat back flip there by Tony, and Royal right out, Vic Faulkner right round. Bad landing was with the right ear. And out the other side, but this time lands well on his feet. Takes a few seconds. Royal takes a few seconds to come back. The 15-minute call went then by the timekeeper. Half. And no score. In comes Roy versus Royal. The strength holds are starting now. And the knees. Faulkner hoping for a chance for the tag. Oh, he almost got on his feet, and he caught now. And Royal in trouble. Can he get across to Vic Faulkner, get a tag? No, he doesn't. But a double leg Nelson could have him. A folding press could have Roy Sinclair. And it does.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 16 minutes, a pinfall with a folding press and bridge, and the first fall to the Royal brothers.
And a pretty good effort there, but Royal really in trouble on a couple of occasions, but still manages to get out of that Boston crowd to come back with a folding press and bridge. In 16 minutes, therefore, the first one to the Royals, and any second we start again. And of course, they same two have to continue. Bert Royal versus Roy Sinclair. Caught Sinclair in time. Oh yes, I see over the top of the folding press again, and the same move attempt by Royal, but it didn't come off, and the tag is there. Faulkner in. Still manages a grin, though. He was didn't want that tag to happen at all. And a great posting from a man so much smaller. Oh, the drop kick missed, and a bad landing by Vic. Trouble. And in comes Tony on a tag. But yes, there it is. He gets up quickly and almost came off too. Tony Sinclair, I don't think was quite full by that. Faulkner's worked that one. So many times we've seen Vic Faulkner lying down flat on his back for a count of 8, and he's suddenly getting up, taking his man completely unawares. Hands with the hands held, and happy grin still there on Faulkner's face. He really enjoys this. And the tricks came off, but Tony Sinclair out of the ring there, smiling after a tag with brother Roy. So it's Roy versus Faulkner. Really is beautiful humor going through this bout. Everybody is enjoying it, and not a single foul move made so far. I hope it keeps up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the Grobbit by Roy Sinclair, and he should be able to hold that on a man of Faulkner's size, if he wants to. And the tag. In comes Tony versus Vic Faulkner with 20 minutes gone. 10 minutes to go, and the Royals still leading the Saints by 1 fold and L. That was in the 16th minute by Bert Royal over Roy Sinclair. In comes Bert Royal now versus Tony. It's a great leg trip of Royals. Faulkner control Faulkner's trip, where he gets it from, elder brother Bert. Bear hug Royal. Tony attempting a Grobbit there, didn't quite get it on. Great fine.
Come on, son.
Tony's hand still being bent right back there. Try to find a counter to it, and that could be it. There it is, the double-handed wrist lever into the full, not for long, and the slam, and the follow down. This is 2-0 if he gets it. Again, that hand coming right back, arm held against the joint. And Bert Royal left that head a little bit too near that time. The counter came.
Okay, lads, through the rope.
Ropes. Tony's head and hands touching bottom rope. And Faulkner there on the right, willing to tag, but brother Bert doesn't want to know. And now he does. There's the tag. In comes Vic. The speed of that tremendous. Oh. And a bit low in the stomach, but purely accidental. Vic doesn't need to be worried about it. And goes over the top for a double leg Nelson if he can hold it. But it's a folding press to Tony, and this could be the equalizer. It is. 22 and a half minutes of this 30-minute tag contest. The equalizer by Tony Sinclair over Faulkner.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 22 and a half minutes, with a similar fall, the folding press and bridge, the equalising fall to the Saints, Roy and Tony Sinclair.
And how right Ernest Lofthouse, our MC, was when he said a similar fall. It was exactly the same move that caught Faulkner there, Tony caught Faulkner, that Bert Royal caught Roy with in the 16th minute. So one each now with 22 and a half minutes gone.
Seconds out.
And it's Tony, of course, and Vic Faulkner have to restart. Great fine. Opposite leg and opposite arm lever, and Faulkner in trouble. Royal trying everything to get there, but he'll never get there as long as Tony holds this hold on. 3-1. Trying everything he knows for a submission, Tony Sinclair. Oh, I bet Vic Faulkner's glad that's over. Well, he There's no point in holding on to it. Vic Fulton was obviously not going to release, but he's got him weakened for partner Roy, who's now in with him. And the tag. Bert Royal versus Roy. Oh yes, he fell for that one, Roy. He fell for that one over the top of the folding Crescent Bridge, but not quite. A near thing for the Royals then. And the ring shifted about a couple inches across the floor then. But it's Faulkner back in versus Roy. And a crutch hold and slam with a 15-stone follow, not bad, and it's a reverse double knee, but didn't work for him. He couldn't hold him there. So 5 minutes to go in this tag match. 1 fall each now, and what excitement here at the De Montfort Hall, Leicester, as Faulkner tries to pin Tony, the younger brother of the Saints. Beauty. And Tony did not land well from it at all. But this time Faulkner got it. Really warming up now. This final 5 minutes is really something. Faulkner doesn't want to tag. He didn't come close enough to follow through his trick there. Oh yes, very neat sidestep and a double leg Nelson, and Faulkner can hold it. Can he? Yes, he can. Well, how about that? Royals get it. In 26 minutes, it's 2-1 to the Royals. What a finish.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 26.5 minutes, a pinfall with a reverse double leg Nelson and the winning fall, the Royal Brothers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think you've seen a very good wrestling tag match indeed. A hand for the losers, Royal